say na na na, but we are saying yay, yay, yay. We are with Serhat in Liverpool for a Wiwibloggs meet and greet with the fans, and he loves Eurovision fans so much. Are you ready for another interview, Serhat?
Yes, of course. It's always very nice to be with you, with Vivi.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Serhat. You know what? I feel like Corona separated us a little bit, but you were deep into creativity, right? Corona was a period of real creativity for you.
Yes, till end of 2019, I was really very, very, very tired. And I was planning to make a break in my life and to go somewhere very far to rest and maybe some therapies and this is spas and stuff. As I was planning that, suddenly pandemic has started. Okay, I think this is a sign. You stay at home, but it doesn't.
I still saw you wheel that Louis Vuitton case through Istanbul Airport, Turkish Airlines business class. You fly like royalty. I love your baggage.
Yeah, actually, flying is for me a very lovely experience, and I enjoy flying. But if I fly for 2 days or for 2 weeks, I have always many bags with me. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's the problem sometimes. But anyway, it's me.
And then you discover you haven't worn half the things that you've taken, isn't it? But I guess you need the option, right?
Yes, it's something like that. But even as I was a child, I was having a very heavy luggage, and my parents were asking me, "What are you taking with you? So many stuff." I don't know. Still the same, Serhat.
We've got to talk about the video for Chocolate Favor. I mean, I was getting turned on. I mean, that video was like fashion, sex, beauty, sun. It was fabulous. It was such a good video.
It was also the first video I did myself.
Oh, you directed it?
Yeah. It was my vision, and I wanted to bring, a sexy atmosphere, but in a very classy way. And I guess the Brazilian girls there were also the highlights. We made a casting, you can't imagine, of 240 girls. We have chosen these 4 Brazilians.
Incredible. And the colors, I mean, where was it shot?
It is actually, we created the atmosphere. This is somewhere out of Istanbul. And
you're kidding.
Exactly.
It looks like Havana.
Yeah, nobody can recognize it because we change a little bit with such, technology. So it doesn't look like as it is, actually. It's a little bit surreal in some parts.
It's great. And also this came out as well, the remix package.
Yeah, this is like a best of my first decade of singing and everything. They are the songs you know, they are the songs you don't know, and they are the remixes in the second CD. I'm very proud of that because maybe this is the last CD because the CDs will be not released in the near future.
Well,
maybe
thank
more.
God I've got my copy, right?
Yes.
Thank God I've got my copy. You know what I'm really amazed by? Like, Rishi Rish has done a remix. The Wide Boys. I mean, these are like big names.
Exactly. Remixes are very important to me. I always made, maybe you remember, in my Eurovision songs as well, the other contestants, they are making maybe one remix, but of Say Na Na, there are 10.
Yeah.
There are 10 remixes.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know either. And also in different languages. This is like a challenge for me. I'd like to hear the same song with different approaches from other tastes, let's say from the remixers.
And for different audiences as
Exactly. I made of Say Na Na Na, first the German version, then the Spanish version. And for I Didn't Know, there was French and Italian.
And there was Martha Wash. Can we not forget that?
She wrote me yesterday. I sent her the picture which I have made in Liverpool in front of the Beatles Museum, and she said, "Martha, look where I am." And I said, "Oh, I'm coming." Okay, that would be nice and a very exciting story for Eurovision fans if we appear here. Maybe next time. we do something with Martha here.
And I love how you also honor the Eurovision community because you had a duet with Helena Paparazzi as
Yeah.
well, you know. So
Actually, my duet partners are really unique. It's from the beginning. I made 4 times duets, and I'm very proud of them. Started with Victor Laszlo, you remember,
yes,
Total Disguise.
absolutely.
Then
Love that, by the way.
Tamara Gvartsteli, this is Georgian Russian star, and then Martha Wash and Elena. Elena is a very close friend of mine as well for many, many years, as she started the music and also became the winner of Eurovision Song Contest. So we understand each other and we like to cooperate.
And on the 19th of May, there'll be another surprise, right?
Yes, actually, during pandemic, I didn't stop. I worked more than I can because at that time I was alone with myself. I produced a lot. I wrote so many songs for myself, for some collaborations, also for other singers from Europe or from other parts of the world. And on 19th, the first one I will just tell. I will not tell the name, but she's a very important Belgian artist, and it will be released on 19th. And after 19th, on 9th, my new single is coming finally after this pandemic break and unfortunately earthquake.
Is the single coming off this album?
No. This album is finished a decade. Right now, all the songs are new. All the songs are new, which I have written. And on 9th of
Je m'adore.
Yes, Je m'adore, that's right. But it's a surprising song as well. Wait, 19th of May, I will be as composer, producer, arranger. And then on 9th of June, myself as the artist of the song. So it starts, and it will be coming also some Turkish songs in September. So I'm working like crazy.
There was a Turkish song you did with the black and white video,
Yes.
and it was very arty. Yeah, it's quite nice because people feel like, oh yes, Serhat doesn't sing in Turkish, and so it's nice that you've done
That's
something.
why I did it. Deban, I always sing in different languages rather than Turkish. And this song was a respect to the Turkish people, to my country. And it was a little bit to be proud of ourselves, being Turkish, something like that. So I made it by intention and it worked very well. I'm very glad about the results.
And we are always so glad to have you at Eurovision. On Thursday it was actually, San Marino performed at Eurovision, and your result still remains unshaken as the best result from San Marino. By the way, do you know Pix Jacks?
Not before the contest, actually. I watched the final in San Marino. Then I saw them. And of course, San Marino is for me so special. So like my second country, I presented twice, and I wish from the bottom of my heart best of luck to them. Unfortunately, they are not in the final, but this is Eurovision. You can be in the final, you can be in the final. The most important thing is to be there and really enjoying this moment and representing the country with pride.
That's so true. And which brings us to a really good talking point. United by Music is the slogan this year for Eurovision. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, it's a very nice expression, actually. Music.
Because you're also a TV. He's also a TV executive. You wear so many hats.
Exactly. I did television. I'm on the stage, behind the stage, so that's why it's
in the final, not in the final.
Exactly. It's easy to interview me, as you can see. That I'm not saying yes, no, maybe. This is the most nightmare guest to interview. I had some in my television times. You have to talk and you have to ask, and there's yes.
And sometimes I think, well, you know what? If English is difficult, let's get a translator. Because I want to chat with you. It's like, maybe,
yeah.
United by Music.
United by Music, yeah. Music is the best way of healing us. During pandemic, doing everything, actually, doing the wars and whatever. Music is healing, and we need to come together. I mean, there are so many misunderstandings, so many hates, so many this and that. That's why I think it's a very smart idea, united by music. Yes, you can unite all the people by music. You find something special for yourself, which can be also special for others. So then you start to like each other. So then you understand, try to understand each other. It's very important. It's a good idea. I like that, this slogan this year.
And I have two requests for you. First of all, when this interview is over, I would love you to autograph this for me.
That's great. I will do it.
And the second request is there's a likelihood that Turkey may come back into Eurovision.
Oh, I mean, we all hope that Turkey will come back to Eurovision.
And I want you to be a part of that. Not necessarily representing Turkey, but being part of their creative decision making and being part of the delegation and kind of just being part of that family.
I hope so, but it's too early to talk about that. So first, we have to see. Maybe in a couple of days we can get a clear answer to this question. Just wait, maybe more 2-3 days.
Oh, I hope so. But the fans out there don't want to wait any longer. We are going to wrap up this interview. Serhat has a meet and greet to do and has to meet his fans. Thank you so much, Serhat. It's always, you're one of my, there's so many reasons I love you. Our birthdays are a day apart for a start, right? You're the 24th of October.
Yeah, exactly.
Original Scorpio.
Yeah, exactly.
And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.